Hi guys, it's Dutchess. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but today I'm going to do a quick pick a card. Hi Teresa! I'm going to do a quick pick a card of what blessings are coming to you next. How you doing, girl? Yeah, I was on my deathbed yesterday, so ciao, hola, hello, hi! Hi ZK. Hey guys. All right, quick housekeeping. This has got to be really fast because I need to eat. Remember to like the video, please. It helps notify people I'm live. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little apology that I haven't done Women and Children's Month like I really wanted to. I've been sick. I was like on my deathbed yesterday because, as a lot of you know, I was diagnosed with a thyroid issue as well as PCOS. So my hormones are struggling, to say the least. I've been trying to heal them since March. End of March is when I began taking supplements and doing, my workouts, because there isn't really a good answer for hormonal issues. You kind of just have to work out and eat healthy and, take your supplements. So especially if you're not in the range to like get medication, plus y'all know I'm not big on just medicating myself and hoping for the best. I know that it takes like practical change as well. So that's my apology that I haven't been able to do Women and Children's Month like I wanted to. I definitely plan to do a lot more healings once I'm feeling better and going forward, because I just feel really called to heal right now, and I think the world needs it. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on, obviously, and still reading. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, and I don't know, I honestly have been a little sad because pretty much you guys know that my cat passed away last September. My best friend from college passed away last May, and then Grampy passed away just like a month ago. So it's my first birthday without Cornica or Grampy, and so as happy as I am to be alive and to live another year, it's also been just a lot processing that it's my first birthday without them. And yeah, so I'm starting to feel happier. I'm starting to feel like, things are looking up, and I am starting to get excited for my birthday tomorrow. And just feeling so sick yesterday, like I was literally on my deathbed yesterday because it was like day 3 of the period and the hormones, and yeah, so I'm just grateful to feel healthy, grateful to be here, grateful to have another chance at life for another year, hopefully, and onward. So yeah, I just want to keep it light today, look at the blessings. I feel like we could all benefit from hearing the good things that are gonna come. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I will take a look at the chat. Thank you for the likes, guys. Remember to like so more people get notified that I am live. Happy to see you. Glad you're doing better. Thank you, Teresa. Girl, same. Hormones are out of whack. I mean, I think that's the plan, right? From the powers that were, is give us poison food, poison air, poison water, poison media, poison. So eventually something's gonna go out of whack, right? Hello, Toffee. Your posts for the community page have been beautiful. Oh, good. I'm glad you like those. Those are nice and easy. Hey, y'all. Hi, Dutch. Looking beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Kenna. I hope you're doing good. When is your birthday? Tomorrow. June 21st, the real summer solstice. People try to say now the summer solstice is today, but for the last 33 years, it's been my birthday, June 21st. So I don't know why suddenly now it's on the 20th. Like, it's strange. So yeah, my birthday is the summer solstice, first day of summer, longest day of the year, and I was born on Father's Day. I used to always say that when I was little. That was my spiel. I'd do like a cartwheel. I'd say, "Hi, I'm Nikki. I was born on June 21st. That's the first day of the summer, longest day of the year, and I was born on Father's Day. That was the best gift I could have ever given my dad." And then I'd do like a cartwheel and a handstand and a jump and be like... Hi, Adrian. Hey, Maria. Hi, Margaret. I love your outfit, girl. Stay positive. Thank you. Got a little tank top from Old Navy. I made this necklace. I also want to like make, like, I'm so full of creativity, guys, to like make stuff for the Botanica, but I've been so sick. I haven't had the energy to do it. So like when I really start to feel better, I'm gonna just make so much stuff for the Botanica, like potions, necklaces, art, stuff like that. And these pants are from Walmart. Walmart has great bell bottoms. That's where I get my bell bottoms. Hi, Anita. Unknown user. Do you sing? No, not well. I think if I had lessons, I wouldn't be so bad, but no, I've never had lessons, and I sing when I'm happy. It doesn't mean it sounds good. Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell, we're definitely blocking you. Remove. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Hi, Mikey. Hi, Josiah. I miss you guys. I'm pretty good. Just a little checked out. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of intense energy. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Members only readings are the bomb. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking them. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Thank you, G. Your hair looks so good. Thanks. I cut it. And I really didn't do that good of a job. I'm usually pretty good at cutting my hair, but I did kind of a bad job. And I did kind of a bad job dyeing it too. So my friend is an esthetician, and I'm gonna go to her, and she's gonna like fix these layers and fix the color. So thank you. You think it looks good now? Wait till a professional does it. Happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Dutch, how does one sign up for the YouTube members only? I will put a link in the comments after this. You just know how much this platform loves me. Like, I could talk all day about how much YouTube loves me. Just kidding, but if you know, you know. So they're not putting it like I spent 45 minutes trying to fix it so that you could just easily click the join button. Trying to speak to YouTube support, but then they conveniently dropped the connection and I never got the issue fixed. So I'll put the link. Yeah, they also offloaded 75 subscribers from me in the last month. So they usually, I don't know what I'm doing out here. I don't know what messages I'm saying that is bothering them, but usually they'll do between 30 and 50. They'll just suddenly, right before I reach a milestone, they'll just suddenly dump like 30 to 50 subscribers so I don't reach the milestone, because in my opinion they're trying to keep me capped under 30k, because if I reach 30k then I'm gonna keep climbing. But yeah, this time they dumped 75 subs from me in the last month. So I don't know what I'm doing or what I said, but just make sure you're subscribed, because you might actually not be anymore. Hey Cassie, what's good? Happy first day of summer. Tomorrow, technically. I don't know what in the CERN they've been doing to tell everybody that today is a summer solstice, but it ain't. How many piercings do you have? This one, 2 in each ear, and then I have surface piercings in my back. I was unsure when it came to signing up for Coven again, because I don't know if I permanently canceled the Patreon and didn't know what to do since then. So if you're on the Patreon, I've paused billing. It takes a while for them to actually cancel, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't even put in the request yet to delete my Patreon. So I'm just going to keep pausing billing until it's actually deleted, because once I put in the request, it can take up to 30 days to actually delete the Patreon. So if you're over there, enjoy it while you can. I'm going to continue to pause billing until it's done. Hello, HD. Hey, Suchita. Happy to see you here. Happy to see you happy. Thanks. Me too. Hi, I recently discovered your channel. I'm so glad to be back. Yay. Rediscovered. I'm happy to have you back, Madeline. Anybody been super tired? Because I've been tired. My body always feels that way. Yes, we're getting hammered with solar flares. Like, there was a day I'm actually going to do a whole reading on it, because there was a day last week where we were getting back-to-back-to-back solar flares. We got, I swear to God, we got like 30 solar flares, like ding, 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 like in like 10 minutes. I've never seen that. I've had the app Space Weather Live for a very long time, and I've never seen that many solar flares, but I am getting really off track. So, and I'm hungry, so I need to do this reading and then eat, and then, yes. Your hair is looking really good. Please do a video about your hair care routine. Okay, I will. Thank you. How many tats do you have? Too many to count. Too many to count. All on my legs. Behind my ear, I've got a secret one back there. My back, my neck. Too many to count. Someday I'll do a tattoo tour. I just haven't. People have been asking for it for years. I just haven't done it yet, because I'm very private. Even though I'm like really open about certain things, I'm also private about other stuff. Looking beautiful. Thank you. Hello, I am watching from Nigeria. Hi, happy to have you. Like the video, guys. Yes, please. Oh my gosh, what a positive live today. Hey, Leah. Wow, you're stunning. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay, so, thank you. Okay, one more thing before we start the reading. I decided, since I've been, sick, I'm just gonna go ahead and hide the chat, guys, so I don't continue to get distracted. Please, moderators, just try to, like I said, the chat's very positive today, but just try to get the weirdos out. We are reading What Blessings Are Coming to You Next. Okay, chat is off. I'll look at it again at the end. Whew. Okay, so I decided that doing the big spells that we do, where it's like I do it for all day long and I get all these things and it's a big shebang and all of this, and that's why it's so expensive. I decided that, like, with my health, I really can't do that right now. And with the cats, like the new cats, like Cornica was such a little helper with my spells. Like, she knew that fire was hot. She knew not to touch certain things. Her tail definitely would get, she didn't have control over her tail, but everything else, she was like really good about my spell work. But these cats are babies, and I don't expect them to understand what I'm doing or that they can't get involved in it. So not only is it like too much for me right now, but it's not healthy or safe with the baby cats. So I decided I'm going to start doing like really simple spells like I used to do in the beginning when I first started doing group spell work, and they're going to be much less expensive, like way less expensive, but much less intricate. So we have a spell, like, and I'm not going to be like praying for you all day like I did with the other ones, like praying for you, channeling, like doing all this stuff all day. It's going to be like $20-something. I do a live, like I want to go back to doing my spells live, because I really enjoyed that, and before it got weird. So it's going to be live from my front step, because the cats can't get to me outside, and it's not going to be like, oh, everybody has a tea light. It's going to be like there's one candle and flowers and whatever other offerings I want to give, and we're going to pray together on the live, and then that's it. So I think it'll be good for me because it's a lot less work for me, and I think it will be good for you guys because it's a lot less expensive, and I also think it'll be good for the channel because I do miss sharing my spell work, because I kind of stopped sharing it because people were being really weird or mean or whatever. So I kind of just want to go back to the simplicity of that. So the first spell, I'm really excited. The first spell that we're going to do is an Empress spell. So an Empress frequency and Empress energy spell. That is going to be on the new moon in Cancer. We're going to use it to be in our femininity, our femininity, just kidding. Our femininity to just be really magnetic and to attract things to us rather than having to chase things. It can also be used for fertility if that's something you want. If you don't, that's fine. Like, that's not what the spell is about. Like, of course, the Empress in the tarot is pregnant, but you don't have to use it for that. I'm not going to go out here getting you freaking pregnant when you don't even want that. But if you do want that, put that in the message at checkout. It can also be used if you have a new project that you're starting and you want to, you know, have a little boost. So yeah, basically just a positive, feminine Empress energy spell on the Cancer new moon. So if one of the moderators could grab, because I was trying to add the link from my end, but I can't. Like, I can't comment and like pin it like you can on Instagram. So yeah, if one of the moderators would like to link that, that would be great. And if not, it will be linked in the pinned comment after the live posts, as well as the link to memberships will be in the pinned comment too. So let's all take a drink of our water, cause thirsty. Okay. And yeah, let's get into the pick a card. So we are going to have 3 groups today. Let's see, what order do I want to do this? Yeah, that's the order I want to do. Okay, so group 1 is going to be this Iceland spar. It has some really nice rainbows in it when it hits the sun exactly the right way. Very clear, very beautiful, and it actually grows in the ground in cubes like this. So very cool, like how selenite grows upwards in the ground, so this grows in cubes. So this will be group 1. Just use your discernment, and you know what, you can listen to all 3 groups if you want. If you feel connected to all 3 crystals, listen to 3 different blessings. That's great for you. Okay, so group 1. Group 2 is this lady. She's a little lady. I think she's an amethyst. I don't know, it didn't say when I got her, it just said female figure. So here she is, badonk, or what did the kids call it, Gaia? I'm not even gonna try, I'm just gonna age myself. Okay, so this is group 2. And group 3, I tried to roll my R, but I couldn't. Okay, so this is moss agate. This really, I felt a strong connection to the dragons with this Hazma hand. Yeah, so this is going to be group 3. I will hold them up all together and we'll take a minute and you can see which calls to you, okay? Group 1, group 2, and group 3. Thank you for the likes, guys. Remember to like the video so more people get notified. All right, let's get into this. Okay, this is for group 1. Group 1. All right. Spirit, what blessings are coming to group 1, please? What blessings are coming to group 1? What blessings are coming to group 1? In case you're wondering what song is stuck in my head right now, it's Bitcoin Boy by I Am Sophia. She's an artist that Elizabeth April found, and I really like her. I really like the Starseed song. She's great, and she's got good vibes. So if you want some high vibrational music, she's got good music. So yeah, Bitcoin Boy is just running through my head. It's also nice too because maybe in your group, the reason I'm bringing this up is because when she first started putting her music out, the comments were really mean. Like, it was like almost all mean comments, and they were awful. Like, they were like, I'll never understand the courage people get to be just deplorable online. Like, I will never understand that. People like forget they're talking to an actual human with like human emotions, and the comments were basically really mean. Like, the worst comment you can think of, it was worse than that, and it was all negative. And then I checked back since she put out Bitcoin Boy, and it's like it's like it's been a 180. Like, all the comments are positive. People are supporting her. People who used to bully her were like, yeah, I used to hate you, but I can't deny it. Like, now I like your music. And it just showed me that it's like she didn't fold under the pressure. Like, she didn't fold, even though everyone was like if people were talking to me like that online, I probably would have gotten off, because it was really mean. But she just kept pushing forward, and now she found her group. So it was like reaching the wrong people before, and now it's reaching the right people. So I feel like for you, group 1, you're going to experience, if you've experienced a lot of naysayers or people who didn't understand you, or people who didn't support you or your goals or your dreams, it's like you're turning a corner in all of this, and you're going to start to find your people that support you and understand you and that really do like what you're doing. And if you've just taken a lot of grief or bullying, or even, and this can be on a low level too, like you can be working a job and you have that one freaking coworker that's always out to get you, that's always like accusing you of things or just saying things under their breath. And it doesn't have to be a whole freaking army of people bullying you online. It can be, you know what I mean, just one person, and that one person can really screw your week up or your day up or whatever. And it feels like you're coming out of that now, and it's going to be the complete opposite of what you were experiencing with the negativity. You're going to experience hope, I just heard, love, support, people who see you, people who understand you. That's your next blessing that's coming through, is like being understood, and not just being understood, being seen and being appreciated, big time. And also like a shift in your mood. So if you've been really down, or if you've been going through a hard time, yeah, that's great. If you've been down or going through a hard time, it's like the good times are coming. I just heard, let the good times roll. Good things. There's been a lot of bad. I just heard a lot of the blessings coming in are good. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. So we have 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. So there was some stuff that happened to you recently, or let's just say like within the last year, but make it fit your situation. There was some extreme betrayal and just really awful things that were going on that you had to navigate. And it feels like, I know it's the 10 of Swords, but it's really giving 7 of Swords energy too. So like in the regular deck, it's a guy face down with all these swords in his back, and it really does feel like a stab in the back. And with the 7 of Swords, that's about sneaky behavior. That's about people pretending to be your friends, but they're really not. You know, they actually have like bad intentions for you. People going behind your back, addictions, just like all this like really bad energy. So it feels like you've been dealing with this 10 of Swords energy for quite a while right now, I just heard. And it's been really hurting here with the 3 of Swords. Like, I just heard it broke your heart again and again and again. So even if it was just one bad experience, which I don't think it was, I think it was several, like a series of unfortunate events, right? Several negative experiences. And that book series or that movie could be a synchronicity for you. It just feels like it was like bad after bad after bad, and it just broke your heart again and again and again. And these experiences are not just like something bad that it happens and it ruins your day and you get over it. It's like stuff that like takes time to heal. And so it felt like you were very tied up by this, and like your heart was just broken and you were really suffering, and I just heard it destroyed. So it either destroyed your happiness, it destroyed your home, it destroyed something, your point of view, your faith in God even. And if you like, also she's like screaming, so it's like something that like makes you want to scream, or maybe you even did scream. So like, for example, after Cornica died, like my cat, after she died, I literally would just go in my car and freaking break my eardrums and scream, because I needed to scream. Like I was angry, I was upset, I was hurt. Like I needed a space to scream, and you can't do that without people thinking you're crazy. Like we talk about this all the time on Coven, is how like there needs to be designated spaces in the world for people to just fucking scream. There's so much that can cause you to just have that frustration and want to scream. And sometimes you don't want to do it into a pillow. Sometimes you want to hear your own voice. Sometimes you want that you want that freedom, like you don't want it stifled. And so it's like something that made you just like screaming inside or screaming on the outside or feeling like you needed to scream. And what Spirit is saying is like, this was planting the roots for your blessing. You're having a big blessing come in here with the Ace of Pentacles, because it's almost like it felt like this was all for nothing. Like you're like, why I didn't deserve that. Like, why did that happen? Especially with the dead tree. It just felt like this, nothing good could ever come of this. But what it actually did was plant roots towards a beautiful blessing, a stable, solid blessing, and a financial freedom. This is the Ace of Cups. This is getting that offer you wanted for the job, getting that promotion, finally getting the commitment from like your partner or whatever, rekindling with family, even if you have had rifts in your family that you can get over and that you can progress forward from, or even if you're long distance from your family, having like a nice reunion with your family. And it's also going to help you let go of the suffering. So whatever was this 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, it's helping you let go of that, because you've been holding on to it because it was so painful and it was something so disturbing and traumatic that it was nearly impossible, I just heard, to just like let go and let God, I just heard, and move on. Sorry I say I just heard a lot. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing in my head. So if I say it a lot, that's why. But it's learning to let go of this, and to see the blessings in it. I just heard a blessing in disguise. So let's say somebody stabbed you in the back and really freaking hurt you. Well, it got that person out of your life, because if they didn't do it then, they would have done it eventually when you were more invested in them further down the line. So a blessing in disguise that helped created roots towards freedom here and actual stability. So when you have that actual stability, whether it's in finance or relationships or whatever, you have that actual stability, so you can't have the rug ripped out from under you with the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and it's so much more stable that you don't end up in this catastrophic situation here. Now, if we're talking about something like death, like I was saying with Cornica dying, like I am able, for example, as sad as I am that this is my first birthday without her, I am able to see the blessing in this because I have my 2 new cats, Ice Cream and Sunday, who are beautiful sisters who look like Cornica, actually. Sunday looks so much like her. And so it kind of like restored my faith in God, because I really grappled with my faith in God after all the death that I've been experiencing. And getting these 2 cats, they're perfect for me. I love them, and they don't obviously replace Cornica, but they're a wonderful addition to my life now. And so even though I went through that horrible period of time, I can see the blessing that I received from it, which is my little baby cats that are in the other room. So yeah, it's very much like that. Like even if it's something that's so painful, there's still something good. Whoa, something good that came out of it. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. It taught you how to have boundaries in the matter of your heart as well. So whatever this was, the blessings coming from it have taught you how to have better boundaries to protect yourself from having further instances like this 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords in the past. Fast? Maybe you were moving too fast, or maybe you're going to very quickly move out of this frequency of negativity and hardship. But, oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. But either way, it's taught you your value, which makes sense here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's taught you your value. It's helped you to set boundaries to not have to experience that suffering in the same way again. So even if it is something like I was saying, like death, which is inevitable, it's like now maybe you have better, like I know I do, I have better coping skills to deal with this than I did at the moment because it was so sudden. So either way, it's taught you something. It's taught you your value. It's taught you boundaries. And it's also taught you as well, for some of you, the blessing coming in too could be healing a masculine wound. So if you've been really hurt in the past, or feminine, switch the genders as needed. but if you've been really hurt but I'm just saying masculine because it's a King of Cups. So if you've been really hurt in the past by men, or you've suffered at the hands of men, it's almost like there's a good man coming in. So whether that's a mentor, like I said, rekindling with your family, getting in a relationship with someone who's really loving and kind and sweet and just very caring. Yeah, your perceptions of the opposite sex, I will say, are about to be healed, especially if they have hurt you. And, you know, even if it is relationship and you know, you date the same sex, it's, you know what I mean. I can't say everything when I'm reading for a collective. Just fix it for how it works for you. Okay, so let's get you some more blessings and advice. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. And then we also have Council of Light, divine orchestration, and helpers in the subtle realm. So a blessing coming towards you right now is actual good friendships and meeting your people, literally bringing it back to everything I said in the beginning, like meeting your people, the people who support you, don't hurt you, the people who actually see the vision, the people who enjoy you, the people who see your value. You're getting those people, like those friends, those clients, that relationship, whatever, the people who, my nose is itching, someone could be coming back, could be old friends, like friends that like you haven't heard from in years and you're like, oh my God, I miss you. But basically people, like your people are coming in, and you're getting more help in the subtle realms. You're getting more guides. You're getting more support from the guides. You're expanding your spirituality, and the ascended masters are with you. Another blessing is you're growing where you're planted. So it's like the flower that comes up through the sidewalk. They laid cement and it still couldn't stop the flower from blooming. So it's very much this message of, it doesn't matter how people have hurt you or what people have done to you. Your blessing is that you never give up. Your blessing is that you're the kind of person that, I just heard success is my revenge. You're the kind of person that you're never going to let them keep you down for long, and you're never going to surrender. Never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around and hurt you. And you're seeing your inner strength as you bloom. Wombful. Yeah, you're going to have more friends, more people to hang out with, more people who support you. But your blessing is also not listening to others over your own intuition. The blessings coming into you are trusting yourself, trusting your gut, and trusting that you know what's best for you, and not letting other people tell you what is best for your life when you're the only person living your own life. More fun times here with the Kick It Up card. And then we also have Wake Up, which this is about listening to your body. So listening to your body and getting healthy, which then helps you have more fun. And then like new friends help you have more fun, like fun. Your blessing, one of your main blessings going forward is fun, because you've been through a lot. Okay, and let's get you one of these. Okay, the secret, that secret naughty feeling. So this is the mantra erotic oracle. This is what the cover looks like. I'm going to censor, and then I'll read it from the book. So that's your advice card. This is Moon in Pisces, I think. Yeah, Moon in Pisces, number 29. Let's see. The second chakra, Moon in Pisces. Shamelessly exposing my lovely buttocks. I watch with interest your fierce struggle with temptation, like a moth to a flame. I am drawn to virtue, and the virtue is drawn to sin. Paradoxes, right? What is virtue? Is it an open door or a closed one? Is it denial or acceptance? Is it renunciation or surrender? The dance between the naughty and the virtuous is a great choreography of desire, polarity, and fear. And at the end of it, there are two bodies that do not care about morality. Love without limit, without boundaries, without reason. Love can be to take him right there in that moment without concern except for the furious intensity of passion. Love holds secrets behind ordinary words and conventional behavior, revealed only in the smoldering eyes of the actors. That's it. That's all I got for you, Group 1. Like, please, comment, share, subscribe, drink your water. Okay, let's go to a Group a twos. Y'all, I wish I had my AC on right now, but I don't have it on because I want it to sound good. Because I'm hot. I'm hot. Okay. Group 2. For those of you who chose this lovely lady. Group 2. Let's see what blessings that we have for you. Okay. Whew. All right, Spirit. What are the blessings coming for Group 2, please? What are the blessings, Spirit, for Group 2? Aye. 10 of Pentacles, starting out strong. The Star. Ooh. Ah! Jeez. The Wheel. Good luck. The Moon. And we'll stop there for now. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Regaining control over your life. Regaining control over your thoughts. Regaining control over your story. Because you can see the key is there. She just has to go and unlock the door. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, off the bat. If you've been worried about money, no matter what it looks like, guys, you have to believe because... Listen, like, so, for example, I'll just give the example. Chrissy, finally, she was, like, working to pay off her Salem trip, and she owed still a little bit. Well, not a little bit. She owed, like, $1,000, and then she did the lottery, and she won the exact amount to pay off her Salem trip. So, it just feels like right now, and I'm not saying go gamble all your money away. I'm just saying right now, for one, is a very lucky time because it's the summer solstice, and Jupiter is doing whatever the hell Jupiter is doing. Maria can tell you that better than I can, but Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. This is the summer solstice. This is the time when everything comes back to life. You know, all the plants are coming back to life. All the animals, they're active. Like, this is a very lucky and blessed time of the year. And so it's like, it also feels too like the veil is so thin. And I also feel as well, because what's going on in the collective is so dark right now. Like, there's so much dark shit going on like a global and collective level. And I truly feel that it's so easy to get wrapped up in that and just lose yourself in that. And that's why it almost feels like the veil is so thin on the opposite end of things, where things can be enjoyable or happy or lucky, because people are so focused on like the other side of things, which I understand why people are focused on the other side of things. I get it. But it also feels like there's all this untapped energy of like luck and joy and freedom and peace and serenity, because everyone is so hyper focused on the really bad stuff that is very real and still happening. But it, in a dualistic polar reality where everything is polarized, like there is always going to be light. Even though there's dark, there's always going to be light. Even though there's light, there's always going to be dark. So it feels like everyone is like, look over here, look over here, look at how horrible everything is over here. And then it's like there's all this untapped potential and joy and light that is like sitting over here waiting for you to dip in. And so I feel like for you, Group 2 particularly, you're about to be extremely lucky here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. So with the 10 of Pentacles, if you've been really worried about a home, if you've been worried about your living situation, finding a better home, shifting where you're living, moving maybe to a new country or moving maybe to a new state, like wherever you live, don't worry about that, because Spirit has got it under control. And of course you should do, you know, the practical things in your physical reality to help manifest that situation. But the more you worry is not helping, right? the more you're positive and have faith and look to the positivity, the easier it is for your blessings to come in. Ice cream is right down by my feet, by the way. My little kitty Ice Cream. She's come to be a messenger for this reading for you, group 2. It's like there's a light on. Also, ding, 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 like lighting up like an idea, a new idea. But look at the lanterns up top. We have the pearls of wisdom. You cannot put pearls before swine, right? There's that saying that it's like you can't cast pearls before swine. So basically, like, not everybody is gonna understand why you're doing what you're doing, or they're not. It's that idea that, like, if you threw pearls, like, to just break it down completely, if you threw pearls in front of a pig, they wouldn't recognize the value, right? They just wouldn't. So it's that idea of, like, your value actually being recognized by not swine, right? Like, by people who are actually of also a high value, of a high integrity, of a high moral state, of a high financial state even as well. This is if you want a family. You could be manifesting your life partner. If you already have kids, this could be a more stable and secure situation that you move your children into. If you've been wanting a life partner, this is definitely the life partner with money that has stability. Also, just like recognizing the divinity and everything. So I'm noticing this like tree of life here, and just recognizing like the divinity of the most simplest of things and of life in general, and trusting the process, trusting God, trusting that even if things don't look how you thought they would or how you want them to, that things can still get better. Trusting that it's all happening in divine timing. There is no being late. Okay, I saw this post and it was like, when you're 30 and you're not married and have no kids, like, you're old, you're getting old, right? That's what society says. But when you're 30 and you died young. So it's like you can never just please everyone. Like, it's all about perceptions. Like, you're not old because you're 30. Like, you have your whole life ahead of you, because if, God forbid, something tragic were to happen, everyone would say, oh, they're so young. Why did that happen to someone who's so young when 5 minutes ago they were calling you old? You know? So it's not about your timing. It's not about society's timing. It's about divine timing. And so if you've been feeling behind, if you've been feeling like, where are my manifestations? Where's the good stuff? Can we skip to the good part? That song. Where is it? Like, where is it? It's here. It's here. You're pulling it down, right? Here with the star. This is about wishes coming true. You're pulling it down into your physical reality. And it's actually finally starting to manifest. So the next blessings coming to you are whatever you've been freaking trying to manifest for a long ass time that feels like it's never coming. It's financial freedom and stability. It's a new home. For a lot of you, it's a new home. A stable partner, a new partner for some of you, if not like a stable partner. Stability in your relationships, children for some of you if you want children, a new pet, because I'm noticing this golden retriever here, or yellow lab maybe, that could be a synchronicity for you. But it's like the freedom, the financial freedom, the emotional freedom, the relationship freedom, the happiness within your family. And it's not just like the 10, sorry, Ice Cream just hit the phone. It's not just the 10 of Cups where it's like, oh, I'm having a family. It's like, I'm having a family and I have more than enough money to take care of them, and I have a happy house, and I have the nice car, and I have everything I need. Like, I need not, waste not, want not, I just heard. And the star, this is the Aquarius energy. This is about, you know, dreams coming true, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. You're about to become very lucky. It feels like your dreams are being supported now. I really keep hearing Jupiter. So with whatever was going on with Jupiter, it's like your dreams are finally able to manifest down because the timing, the frequency, and the astrology support it. I'm going to say that again. The timing, the divine timing, God's timing, the frequency, and the astrology support what you've been trying to build. You're a visionary. So you saw what you wanted before the frequency was able to actually bring it down. So because you're a visionary and you're able to see the end goal, but you're not able to see how things come to fruition, you saw it and you tried to manifest it before it was ready. So it's like you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been praying for this for a long time, and you're about to get it. It's like finally, it's like that freedom. The lucky dice around her neck. Some of you are getting a new car because you put the dice on your neck, on the mirror. Some of you are getting like new material objects. Like I said, new car, new house, new toy. So like if some of you, if you're like, I want a quad, like I want a dirt bike, like something that you don't necessarily need, but like it's fun and you want it to enjoy your quality of life. Like some of you are getting a new toy. Maybe it's a bread maker. You're like, I've been wanting a bread maker or a juicer forever. Like toys can mean different things to different people. Yeah, and then we have the moon. Or if you have kids, getting your kids new toys. Like if your kids need new toys and you're like worried about, you know, getting them that. If financial stability. And financial stability from within. So it's like, it's not like you're depending on other people for this. It's like really radiating from within you. Like it feels like your financial abundance is directly correlated to your frequency. And it feels like your frequency is going to get a lot better because you're going to be happier, because you're going to be luckier, and because the energy around you is going to be supporting you instead of crushing you down. And so money will come more naturally. I'm hearing that song, money comes to me easily, money comes to me fast. Like I actually don't know that mantra, but it's in my head. Like it's on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. But it's like you're going to be a natural money magnet because your frequency is raised. And we have the moon. So you're going to be so much less in your head, and you're going to be seeing your shadows through curious eyes instead of angry eyes. I just saw a Toy Story when they're like, here comes Mr. Angry Eyes. Like, it's almost like when you would look at the past or look at your struggles or your hardship or your suffering or your shadows, like whatever. It's like you would look at it through very angry eyes. And it's that idea, right? There's that saying that's like, which wolf are you going to feed? Are you going to feed the wolf of negativity or the wolf of like gratitude? 35, 35. 35 people in here and 35 likes. 35 might be a synchronicity for you. But it's like you're choosing to look at things differently. So even though this you're dealing with this shadow work, maybe these bad things happened to you in the past, and so they just show me someone that's like, so maybe every time you were thinking about like the bad stuff people did to you, or like, you know, the shit you went through to get you where you are today, you were just so mad. Like you were just like, come on. And now it's like you're able to look at it and be like, look at it through the eyes of a child, through curiosity, without judgment, right? Children learn to judge others. They're not born judging other people. They're taught that. So it's like releasing the negative things that you've been taught and being more true to yourself, true to who you actually were before the world beat you down, right? And immersing yourself in it. Also, time by the beach. For some of you, you're going to have a nice vacation or time by the beach. Getting in water or submerging in water is extremely beneficial to you right now as well. But the blessings are, I just heard you're coming alive at night too, like under the moon, under the moonlight. Coming alive at night, immersing yourself in the waters of change. I just heard change and turn me around, changes. Lucky, new material objects, new toy or toys for your children, and a manifestation, stability, financial stability, and a manifestation you've been dying to manifest. Options too. Also, if you've been struggling to make a choice, you're going to be able to make that choice very clearly and easily. Just pray and say, please help me to make the right choice. That's too many, Spirit. I can't take all of that. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that one, and then we'll get the other cards, and then we will Three of Cups. Reasons to celebrate, reasons to enjoy, reasons to celebrate, reasons to be happy. People who are happy for you, not people who are like jealous of your success. Mirroring, because 36 now. So it's like mirroring. You're going to see a lot of mirroring in the matrix or in your relationships. And seven of Cups, a choice is made and it's the right choice. So pray that you're told to have the right choice. And if you've been in limbo, okay, let's just use the example of a new house. Like I was saying, maybe you've been waiting, like, am I approved for that loan? Did I get the house? Did I get that car? Like, did I get that thing? Is this the person that I actually want to be with? Let's say you're dating. You have lots of choices. Who do I choose? You pray to Spirit, please show me. Let these people show me their true colors. Show me who is the person I should choose. Who is my life partner? Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be extremely obvious. And you're going to make the right choice. And if you are trying to get a loan for a house or something like that, they're going to choose you. And you're going to be taken out of limbo. Reason to celebrate. Happy times. Good things coming. Let the good times roll. Yeah. All right, let's get these cards. Matrix glitches. Lots of matrix glitches. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are shifting. Your vibration is rising. Your body is changing. Your mind is changing. Your soul, your emotions are changing. You are leveling up. You're leveling up. You're changing. When people say, oh, you've changed. Yeah, we are supposed to. We are supposed to. We're supposed to change. Who was I just listening to? I was just listening to a different reader who said that. I'll link it after. I can't remember her name, but I really like her. She's got a very sweet energy. So you probably already know her channel, but I'll link it anyway. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you are actively shifting your frequency right now. You're integrating, your vibration is rising. You're overcoming. What did I just hear? You know that movie Dark Shadows? And we were talking about The Shadow, very interesting. Dark Shadows, it's like a vampire movie with Johnny Depp, set in the 70s or the 60s. I can't remember. But anyway, the Collins, that's the family, they say all this bad stuff happens, and one of the younger girls says, well, what do we do now? And one of the matriarchs of the family says, what we've always done, endure. So like enduring difficulty, enduring and pushing forward. It's like you're not just enduring anymore. You're excelling, I just heard. Thanks for the likes, guys. It helps. Gratitude. You're going to be really grateful. You're going to have a reason to be really grateful. Maybe it's been hard to find reasons to be grateful recently. You're going to have very clear reasons to be grateful. And it's going to be easy to praise God as you perceive God. However you look at God, it's going to be easy to be grateful for your life. Your health is going to be improving too. If you've been struggling with your health or suffering with health. Personal property, a glow up is coming because you're having better boundaries with yourself. You're having a glow up, and look at that. This is one of my favorite cards from this deck. She looks so beautiful. She's like a mermaid, as I was saying, getting out to the ocean, being in that good ocean frequency. Under the moon, you gotta be kidding me. The moon, again. This next full moon is going to be really big for you. So we have the Cancer new moon. If you're watching this in real time on June 25th, whatever the next full moon is going to be really important and intense for you. And it's going to bring a major shift in your reality as you know it. But you're having a glow up as well. Your body is getting healthier. You're making better choices for your body, whether that's better friendships, better relationships, better food, better workouts. You're just doing better. You're making better choices for yourself, and you are glowing up. Girl, get ready for the glow up. Get ready for the glow up. I just heard, who's that? So people might not even recognize you. It's like it all hits at once, like bam. It's like all the blessings hit at once that you've been working on doing for a while. Like I said, now the frequency finally supports what you've been trying to create or do. Fun. Letting go of dead weight. That card is about cutting people off, cutting jobs off, cutting people off, cutting off certain behavior, certain mentality, certain cycles. You might not be cutting anybody off, but you're cutting off that negative voice in your head. This is cutting the bullshit, cutting off the fat of, like when you cut the fat off of a steak. Some of you could be cutting, like bulk and cut, changing your body, the glow up. Kick it up and fun. fun and sexy, like sexy, looking good, smelling good, getting hit on. Oh, sure, you can buy me a drink. Oh, thank you for the bouquet of flowers. Oh, you think I'm beautiful? Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. You know what I mean? Just like looking hot, having fun, not taking life so seriously, more upbeat, you know, more enjoyment in your life, more pleasure, right? Like the simple pleasures. And the gratitude to back it up. For group 2, please, Spirit. Well, that was fast. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have instinctual bliss. I must censor. Hold on. I must censor. Instinctual bliss. She looks happy, don't she? That's you. That's you, baby. That's you basking in your blessings. All right, so this is Lilith in Taurus, I believe. It's number 26. Let's see what the book has to say. Instinctual bliss. Oh, Selena in Taurus. Second chakra. My senses rejoice of the generosity of Demeter and the laugh of Dionysus. For time and eternity, I am a virgin, forever experiencing the caress of the beautiful, bountiful world as the first time. It feels like the very first time. Oh, some of you could be having a little encounter that makes you like believe in love again, or like feel like the first time, or like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. Someone asked in the beginning of this, do you sing? Yes, not well though. Do we need a reason to be happy? Do we need a past and a future to feel joy? Can't just the present moment be an expression of eternity? Is it more precious to say, I will love you forever, or to say, I love you now? There is simplicity and joy, in pure bliss, in the ecstasy that joy brings, like a waterfall to the senses. The artist subtly sensing the unified soul of the world as eternity forever, beginning, found the perfect model to create the masterpiece of his life. But no matter how great his earthly success, it will always lose to the ordinary miracle of youth. Let's just be. Let's just be now. That's all I have for you, group 2. Please like it if you liked it. Please subscribe. Please share. Please comment. And we will get on to group 3. I'm just so happy to feel good today. I felt so sick yesterday. Okay, let's do this. Everybody take a drink. You know the deal. Okay. I was gonna try to just be on here a half hour, but that never works. Okay. Let's see. This is for those of you who chose group 3, the Hazma hand. Group 3. Let's see. I just heard, okay, this is so lame, but I just heard scrumdiddlyumptious in my head. What's that from? Is that from Willy Wonka? What's that from? Things are about to get scrumdiddlyumptious for you. And then I just saw, you know the meme of Leslie Chow in the back of a classroom wearing a pink blazer, and he just goes, haha, gay. I just heard that in my head. Oh my God. So maybe you're going to be laughing a lot. Some this is so funny, like what's in my head. Scrumdiddlyumptious. So what's your message for group 3, please? Spirit. Whoa. Whoa. Ace of Swords. Some of you are getting in a relationship. Some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you're getting in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, you're taking it to the next level. So if you're dating someone, maybe you get engaged. If you're married, you're renewing your vows, or it's feeling like it did when you guys first met. There's some sort of stable shift in your foundations towards relationships. And then confidence and support of yourself. So the confidence and support that you give yourself here. We have Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles so far. Nine of Cups, the Hangman. Okay, so your next blessing, some of you have been, I just heard, put in a timeout. So Spirit put you in a timeout here with the Hanged Man. And you had to stretch yourself, right? Because she's stretching. You had to stretch yourself thin. And it was like, how much pressure can you actually be under? For some of you, this is very specific, but if you are married to or dating someone in the military and you've been missing them, or if you have kids with them and you've been feeling like a single parent, even though you're not, because someone you love is, this could be for someone who's with a partner who travels long distance as well, or if you're in a long distance relationship. You've been stretched thin by this, feeling alone. And Spirit's saying that they stretched you thin. I don't know why they put you in a timeout, but they did. They put you in a timeout for some reason. And it was to... Because stretching's not bad for you, right? Stretching is only good for you. You can only benefit your body from stretching. By the way, you guys have Sunday in your reading. So group 2 had ice cream. Sunday's here to help us with the reading. She's just on the ground. But because I have a table. Remember my table? Okay, so with the Hanged Man, yeah, you've been stretched thin. Spirit put you in a timeout because they wanted to see there was something that you were doing that needed to be stopped. So maybe you were drinking too much. Maybe you were saying yes too much to people you shouldn't say yes to and wearing yourself out, running yourself thin, running yourself ragged. They stretched you thin on purpose, which is kind of rude, but for whatever reason they did it, and it will only benefit you in the end. They had to clean out your brain. So there was something about negative self-talk, negative words in your mind, negative thoughts in your head. They had to clean out your brain, they had to clean out your mind, and they had to heal your body. And you had to see clearly because you weren't seeing clearly in some way. And this clearing of the head opens the heart, because look at how that light coming off of her head mirrors the light coming out of her heart. This woman has found a treasure chest under the water, which is full of blessings. So somewhere in your emotions and in your self-talk and what was going on in your head, you had to find the blessings and the treasure, even though you were being hung up from achieving what it is that you wanted to achieve. You were being stretched thin for a reason. Because you needed to learn boundaries, I just heard. So you needed to learn how to say no to people. You needed to learn how to not stay late at work. You needed to learn how to ask for help, even though it's very uncomfortable to ask for help. You needed to learn how to save your money properly if you were spending it like a crazy person. You needed to learn how to respect yourself if this is, if they put you in a timeout in a relationship. And the blessings are bountiful. Bountiful. I just heard it, Harry Potter when she's like, bumbling something, pack of baboons. McGonagall. Maybe you were really grumpy. Maybe you were grumpy like McGonagall, but you were doing it for other people's benefit and safety, and so you had to learn how to find lightness within yourself. Maybe Harry Potter's just a synchronicity for you. But the blessings coming are blessings of the heart, freedom, and being freed from this hangman period. Whatever timeout you were in and however you were stuck, you're getting out now. And then, like I said, for some of you, very specifically, you're having a conversation that leads to a stable foundation that gets you in a relationship. And if you're already in a relationship, like I said, you're having a conversation about moving your relationship to the next phase. So maybe you want to get married, maybe you want to have kids, maybe you want to do none of that, but you want to travel the world together, and you decide, I'm going to do it. I'm going to freaking finally quit my job, and we're going to sail across the ocean. Did you guys see that guy who's like, he's really inspiring. He quit his job because he got a bad medical diagnosis, and so he quit his dead-end job and made a sailboat, and now he's literally sailing across the world, and it's crazy. Like, it's so cool. So cool. People rarely do stuff like that, so in our generation anyway, so it's really cool. But with the Queen, I'm having like feeling it in my jaw too, so you've been biting your tongue in some way, and it's not going to happen anymore here with the, and look it, like I said, they had to clean out your head. The light is cleaning out your head. There was some timeout they had you in. that felt like it would never end, and you're finally being freed from that. And it's like, there's things that need to be said, because my jaw is hurting. There's things that need to be said. There's conversations that need to be had, and they will be had here with the Ace of Swords. Your next blessing is a big conversation that leads to a stable foundation that puts you in a relationship. Okay? Whatever that Queen of Pentacles means for you. And that is very stable, and this time out made you love yourself. This time out made you love yourself, because you were not treating yourself like you loved yourself. So you were doing certain things that were hurting you on your own behalf, and that's why Spirit put you in timeout. That's why you got put in timeout, because you were doing things to hurt yourself unintentionally. Subconscious rewiring. You were subconsciously putting yourself in the same situation over and over again that kept hurting your feelings. So like I said, saying yes when you mean no. Always staying late at work but you hate your job. Not asking for help with your kids but you actually really need help. You know, trying to move your entire bed frame by yourself and you know you need help but you're not asking because you don't know how to ask for help. Whatever. You got put in timeout because you were not being kind to yourself. And you were self-harming in some way. Trigger warning. Could even be actual self-harm. But for those of us who survive like medical definition of self-harm, and I think addiction is self-harm too, because you're slowly taking yourself out. You're slowly unaliving yourself, right, through addiction. So for those of us who survive like the medical diagnosis of self-harm, sometimes we end up continuing to self-harm in ways that feel benign, but they're not. So like I'm saying, working yourself to the bone even though you don't want to. So the perpetual martyr, punish the body to save the soul. Old world thinking. I just heard the kingdom of heaven is on earth. That's for someone. And it's all coming together. So it felt like you were unraveling, like this ball of yarn. It felt like you were unraveling, but you were actually weaving a tapestry. For some of you, the spider grandmother of Native American culture is a synchronicity. Dream catchers are a synchronicity. The true medicine of the dream catcher. I just learned about that and how it's like your dreams are portals and the dream catchers help you to speak to your guides instead of speaking to the negative entities that want to take advantage of you. And grandmother spider is the portal gatekeeper of the dream realm. Some of you could be indigenous. I know I have several indigenous people who watch this channel. And getting help, like, that is a theme, but like from real friends or from spirit friends. The fairies, for some of you, the fairies have been helping you and blessing you and you didn't even know. I'm seeing that. It's a thankless job, but they took it on knowing it was a thankless job. So the fairies have been secretly helping you, or you've been seeing synchronicities and you've been suspecting that the fairies have been helping you. But yeah, some big ass conversation that leads to a stable foundation towards your relationship is coming, and you're finally being let out of timeout, and the blessings are flowing in. We'll get one more card from this deck for group 3. I dropped him. Somebody dropped the ball, I just heard. Somebody dropped the ball with you. Yeah. Okay, we got 2 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. A big financial blessing, financial security and stability. That's great. A promotion at work, a better job, better opportunities, not living paycheck to paycheck, having more than what you have now. And a very quick shift into this relationship. So like I was saying, into the next step of your relationship or into this relationship. This is friends with benefits to lovers. Like I almost said Ace of Wands, so maybe there's a really passionate knight that leads to this. But Knight of Wands to 2 of Cups. This is, I want to be more than just friends with benefits. It's not just about sex for me. I actually feel something for you. I want to talk about it now. I want to lay the foundations. I can see a future with you. I actually want to date you. I don't want it to just be in this weird in-between spot where we're just doing whatever we're doing kind of thing. But girl, some freaky nights are on the horizon for you. Freaky in a good way. Some of you might be going to Halloween Horror Nights. If you live in California, I know that's a big thing out there. It could all be settled by then. I think it's more Leo season. I think more of Cancer season into Leo season is you're gonna get this conversation. You're definitely getting the conversation before Halloween, but Halloween Horror Nights might be a synchronicity, or you might be going to that eventually when it's time. But yeah, this is really deep, passionate, loving companionship with great sex and a stable relationship. So congratulations. Congratulations, group 3. Sunday's looking at me like, why did you make that noise? All right, let's get some of these for you. Warrior woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? You need to say what you mean and mean what you say. So when you have that big conversation, because look, we have this sword cutting out the BS I just heard. They cleaned out your brain, and now you're having this conversation. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And don't hold back. If you weren't afraid, what would you say? If you weren't afraid, how would you express yourself? And always do it in a kind way, but don't hold back. Like, certain shit needs to be said. And some of it might not be pleasant, but it's honest. So don't be afraid to just be honest. Do it in a kind way. There's a kind way to be honest. There's a mean way to be honest. And you can kindly say unpleasant truths without being mean, right? Or a bitch, if you've been feeling like a bitch lately. Sorry, I just heard it in my head. I'm not calling you that, but... And dance. Some of you need to shift your vibration through movement. Do something to shift your vibration. Dance. You need to dance. Maybe you're going out for a night of dancing. Dance under the moon. Under the next full moon, dance and give it as a offering to the full moon. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming in order to fit in? Like I said, say what you mean what you say. Don't hold back. Be yourself. Stop trying to play it small for everyone else's comfort. That's not your job. Your job is to be yourself. Mending day. You're making up with someone, like I said. Or you're taking, like I was saying, taking it to the next level. So you're fixing things. So you're fixing it from friends with benefits to relationship, or relationship to engagement, engagement to marriage, or like I said, even if you don't want to get married, or you don't want kids or any of that typical stuff, it's like, hey, I really like you. Would you like to live in a small van and travel across the world? Like something like that, like a big commitment, and mending this connection that heals you and heals the partner that's coming in. Gratitude, it's going to make you very grateful, and try to stay in a space of gratitude and enjoyment like you've already achieved this. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just believe that it will. Psychic. This is interview with a psychic. If you've been getting visions of this, dreams, if you've been getting inklings that this is going to happen, you're getting the psychic hits. You can trust them. Even if it feels like, let's say you're with someone and you wanted to get married and you love them and they're like, I never want to be married. So you're sacrificing because you're like, well, I love this person and they have a weird complex around marriage, so I'll sacrifice and be their life partner instead of their wife. Well, turns out they're like, listen, you changed my mentality on marriage. I want to marry you, you know? And maybe you're getting these hits or these dreams or these inklings, and you're like, no, it can't be. They said they never want to be married. And then it's like, boom. Boom, there it is. I just heard, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I just saw Space Jam in my head, too. Remember the bunny, the girl bunny? I always wanted to be like her. I thought she was so sassy and pretty. Babs, right? Is that her name? Yeah. Don't be pessimistic. Believe that it can happen. And have gratitude for it already happening, even if it hasn't yet. And for group 3, please. One of these cards for group 3. Well, we're shuffling it good. Okay, another butt. The lure of the easiest way. So whatever, this was not the easiest way. This was not the easiest way. Like I was saying, you were being stretched thin. You were put in timeout. You had to do a complete rewiring of the subconscious. This was the hard way, okay? And what I always remind myself Okay, so I have a certain family member who is at this point in her 40s, and she doesn't pay for anything herself. Like, she doesn't pay for her phone bill. She doesn't pay for her car insurance. She doesn't pay for her actual insurance. Like, her parents have coddled her whole life, and because of that coddling, she doesn't have a lot to show for herself because she hasn't had to make it happen herself. So even when it feels like, oh, they're so lucky, they have it so easy, sometimes people who have it easy are actually being hurt by the people who are enabling their bad behavior. So this is your card, the lure of the easiest way. Another staircase. Staircase is a synchronicity for this group. Just heard staircase to heaven. Stairway to heaven, sorry, by Led Zeppelin. This is Venus in Virgo. Is that what it is? Number 24. Yeah, Venus in Virgo. Let me just find it. The third chakra, so the solar plexus. I found a shortcut. If I buy, someone will sell. If I sell, someone will buy. I am the trade, the negotiator, and the currency as well. Do you desire a bargain? Probably not. You probably desire what you want, not some cheap, weird version of what you asked for. Why should one beware of the easy way? It promises everything. It promises now with no price whatsoever. Behind every easy road, however, there is a hidden price. The easy way is seduction by itself. And it's hard to say no, especially because it promises to be, well, easy. It may be that the easy way, like any shortcut, carries some form of disharmony. It makes everything a trade where one can use the other just by allowing the other to use them. Dang. Still, it is possible to surrender to seduction. A seduction of power, a seduction of youth, a seduction of empty promises. The challenge is that if someone gets used to the easy way, they will find it much harder to leave the easy way behind. Hiya! That's all I have for you, Group 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you like that. Share it too if you think it could help someone. I'm going to show the chat. Thank you, moderators. Sending you all healing and love. Thank you, Michael and Light. Thank you. What's happening here? A tarot reading. Bambi. This is literally me and my mom. Aww. Yeah, no personal readings here, only on her website. Thank you, Leah. I needed to hear this. Thank you, moderators. You're doing a great job. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome, Crystal. Your comment was really sweet. I really appreciated it. And I appreciate people who stick by me. Like, so many of you have stuck by me through all my shifts and my changes and my evolution here on this channel. So I'm grateful that, you know, you guys still like me. It's cool. Because I'm very different from where I started. Hey, Indigo! Indigo in the house. The wheel is turning. A door is closing. And a new door is opening. Thank you, moderators. Amusement and joy. I just saw Dollywood in my head. Maybe some of you are going to Dollywood. The energy yesterday was whack. Indigo, I was on my deathbed yesterday. You wouldn't recognize me yesterday from who I am today. I was literally like, I was really sick. I was really freaking hormone sick. Like full body migraine, nausea, pain throughout my entire body. I have a double ear infection. I'm using the little eardrops, but yeah. Yesterday was fucked up. Are you living your life with Jesus' words in your heart? Yeah, I like Jesus. He's my friend. I'm painting right now, and the art reference. Hey, Katie. I'm at work right now and there's a poster on the wall that says, own your well-being. This is a collective message. Rise into your power. Hell yeah. Drink it up. Yeah, drink it up. Sober girls around me, they be acting like they drunk. Like a G6. Popping bottles in the ice. I claim this. Yeah, thanks. If you want to help me out, come back and claim it in the comments once this is posted. So done with the cycle. Good. I'm very grateful I caught you. Yeah, thanks for being here, Roderick. Hello, Lorraine. That makes me think of Adventure Time, when it's a BMO episode and he's like a black and white old-timey detective in the episode, and he has a love affair with a chicken named Lorraine, and then she steals his sock, or Finn's sock. So I don't know, it's a good episode, go watch it. Hello from Sweden. Hi. Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Yeah. Hi Robin. I'm excited for my cats to have their dad again. Woohoo. I'm excited for your cats too. Hello from Russia. Hi. He's literally texting me right now. I'm kicking my feet. Good. Robin, I'm kicking my feet with you. That's so exciting. I love that we're girls on this channel. And that we support each other. Hi, Krista. Hello, nice lady. Hello, Adis. I hope I said your name right. All right, guys. I gotta go because Carl Jung, that's the guy who does the manifestation, right? Oh no, that's Neville Goddard. Who's Carl Jung? He's one of those. He's something spiritual. I gotta go because I'm hungry. Hi, have a great day and weekend. Thank you, country. Taco, that's a funny name. Hi from Indonesia. Hello. Hello, what's your sign? My birthday is tomorrow. I'm a Cancer. Wish me happy birthday and subscribe to my channel. Cause YouTube hates me. Okay. Hey, Leon. I'm from New England and the energy here is horrifying. Because lots of bad stuff happened here and it lives in the land. Thank you guys. All right, I love you and I'll see you eventually. Bye.